All right, hello, welcome to 30 minutes of Barre. Let's get started here, marching things out, getting nice and big. I hope that you are doing really, really well today whenever you are taking this workout. And I am sending you a really big congratulations for moving your body and getting strong. Good job. Just a couple more marches here. This is 30 minutes of Barre. Move us into a squat. Drop your hips super low. Squeeze at the top. And you can pick up this pace as fast or as slow as works in your body. We are trying to get our heat building here. Option. Maybe you lift up your heels at the very top of this. All right, good job. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, woo, don't fall on your face, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Goalpost. As you march, twist your spine. My question of the day, and if you could please leave your response in the comments, it's always helpful to know that you're doing these workouts here with me. So my question of the day is, if you could go back 1 year, what advice would you give yourself 1 year ago? Almost done here with these nice big marches. Using your breath. Good job. Beautiful. Take a reach up to the sky and forward fold. Touch your toes, drop your head. Maybe you take a little rock side to side. Halfway lift. For today's class, we're going to intersperse planks throughout. Our first plank is going to be a normal high plank. Now I want to give you options. So if this doesn't feel good, bring your knees down. And if this is too much pressure on your wrists, come down to your forearms. If forearms also don't work, bring yourself to a wall and find that plank position on a wall, okay? Either way, you're progressively building strength. Hold right there. We only have 10 more seconds. Are you breathing? Beautiful. Walk your feet up to meet your hands. And again, forward fold. Big root to rise. Hands at heart center. I'm using a band for our class today. You don't have to, but it's just an option to add in a little bit of load here. And then finding your weights. Bring your heels together and your toes out. Band around your thighs if you're using one. We're going to start with our legs only. Bring your belly back, drop your low ribs in, and we're going to do 3 diaphragmatic breaths. As you breathe in, let your belly get soft. Now, as you breathe out, belly tight. On your next exhale, make a sh sound. In, soft, ex, shh. Can you feel how tight that is now? Inhale, soft. Exhale. Shh. Now, all this strength you have, keep it. Don't let it get soft. Shoulders up, back, and down. Bend your knees and straighten them. I'm going to move my band down just a little closer to my knees. And you might play with the placement of your band on your legs, just going up and down, making sure your core is engaged and your chest is lifted. Beautiful, you've got this. Just up and down. How are you doing? You're doing amazing. Okay, keep up your movement up and down. Let's add in our arms, going straight out in front of you. Lower down. That's it. Good job. Really nice. As we reflect on that question of the day, the advice that we give ourselves a year ago, maybe think back. What problems seemed really important at that time? Can you remember? The next time you're down with the knees and up with your arms, stay there. Pull your shoulder blades together. Strengthen up that belly. And now little tiny circles in with your fingertips. So thinking back, what were those things that you were worried about? And what happened to the problems? Did they sort themselves out? Was it pretty bad? Just notice what happened. Okay, here we go. We're going up and down again. Now, if you want to add in a little bit more intensity, you do have that option, but fair warning, we are going to be with this lower body movement for a little bit, so you choose. So if you want the intensity, take your heels up off the ground. Okay, next time knees are bent, arms out in front, chest lifted, little circles, this time going the opposite direction. Now option, as you circle, pulse your knees out. Got it? Now, going back to our question, that advice, right? All the wisdom that you've gained. If you think back to a year ago, what successes have you had in that last year? What things worked out really well? Awesome, here we go. Up and down, straightening and bending. Again, if you want more out of this, lift your heels. Beautiful. Check in with your core. Is your chest lifted? Your neck long? Chin off of your chest, super proud. Drop down. Okay, this time little circle in, little circle out. Now, if you're feeling coordinated, you might add in the pulses out on your band with your legs. Good job. 10. So hopefully at the end of this workout, at least for this year, you can chalk up this workout as a success. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Straighten, give your shoulders a little bit of a spin. Awesome job. This time, arms at goal post. Low ribs in, chest up. Okay, here we go. We're going out and in. Beautiful, you've got this. Think about that chest nice and proud. Your elbows are staying even with your shoulders. Use your breath. Our shoulders are a little bit more tired here, so it's going to take more discipline, more focus to stay with our movement. You've got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms out, heels up. Now just pulsing out on your band, keep your arms exactly where they are. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, yes you can, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, set 2. Straighten and bend. Now one thing I can tell when I'm getting tired is that I start to find this booty point out. We want to slide down, keeping the thighs super engaged. Good job. Okay, bring that out. Heels up, only if you want to. Pulse that band open. Open. Good job. We're coming up on just 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7. How's your core? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last time. Last set right here. My theme for a lot of my yoga classes this week are this idea of finding your edge, and we definitely have that here in our barre class. So in yoga, we say our edge is that place where it's really not comfortable, but it's the place where we grow, where we get stronger, and where we become something more than we are right now. So right here, work that edge. Open your arms, bend your knees, strong belly, heels up, pulsing open. Good job. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Take it down. Little shimmy, little shake out. I've just got one more here for us standing. Arms overhead. This time, all we're doing is drawing the low ribs in, so that nice big belly contraction, and then pull the shoulder blades together and let that release. Shoulder blades together, release. Our optional leg movement here. Bend your knees, lift your heels, pulse your knees back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it come down, release. We're going to take that just one more time. Here we go. Bend your knees, optional heels up, arms up, shoulder blades back. Pulse, starting with just those shoulder blades, going back and down with your low ribs tucked in securely. Beautiful. Option to add your knees pulsing open. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, ooh, here's my shake. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Take that down. Give yourself a little shimmy of your shoulders. Good job. Now, if you're using a band, you can either leave it right here, or if you want more intensity, slide it down lower. Before we move on to our next standing movement here, lift up, touch your toes, halfway lift, and we're coming back to our plank. Remember your options. Now, if you're in a full plank or plank on knees or on the wall, you do have the option of finding opposite shoulder taps. Tapping right there. Good job. Only 10 more seconds, right? You can do this. Not too shabby. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees down. I lied. We're not going to do standing. We're going to be down on hands and knees. However, if this hurts your wrists, stand back up. Okay. So strap, if you're using it, or booty band, it's going to go around your knee and then the opposite leg. Now, if this is too much, you don't have to do this with weights at all. I have my right leg as my moving leg. And what's super important here is to keep that belly in. So even though the right leg is moving, that right leg's doing the work, it is going to be your left leg that starts to feel this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lift that leg up, flex your foot really well, gather the belly in, 1 inch pulse up and down, 1 inch. Good job, really nice. Okay, you have reviewed the things that you were worried about a year ago. You have reviewed your successes. So, back to full range of motion. Did you land on that wisdom that you've gained in the last year that you can impart on your former self. Belly in, belly in. I always start to drop my belly, and I see it all the time in classes when I get tired. Think about that belly engaging. One more. Now this time your leg is up. Point your toe, little 1-inch pulses again. Good job. If this starts to feel like too much on your shoulders or your wrist, come on down to forearms. Beautiful. 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh, I'm starting to grit my teeth. If you're doing that, let some tension out of your jaw. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, you did it. Okay. We're going to find a little bit of a stretch for the outside of the left hip. So if you're using a booty band, just let it slide down to your ankle. Here, I have my left knee parallel with my right knee. I will come down to my forearms and then let the hips move to your left. You should feel a stretch on the outside of your left hip. Big breaths. Good job. Come on back up. Unwind those legs. And we've got side 2 to take care of. How are you feeling about that? Are you excited? You're gonna rock it. You're gonna do so good. Okay, here we go. Up and down, full range of motion, belly in tight. If the wrists are not enjoying this, forearms. And if they're still not enjoying this, do it standing up. Use your countertop for some support, a nearby wall or the top of a chair. All of those things, tools to support your body. One thing I love about these barre classes is that absolutely anybody can do them. All right, friends, let's lift that leg up. Here we go, 1-inch pulses up and down. I taught a family class earlier this week that was half strength training, half yoga, and I talked my family into coming. I have a 10-year-old and an 8-year-old. One thing that we did was ball slams. I think my 10-year-old had some angst to work out, full range of motion, because the next day I get a text from his teacher, and she says, he's saying that his shoulders they hurt, and what should I do about this? I'm like, well, tell him that he worked out last night, and that's his muscles getting bigger and stronger and growing. So my friends, my point, lift your leg up, little pulses up. Good job. Is that, even as this hurts, and it's hurting me too, you are getting bigger and stronger, and you are growing. Good job. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Good job. Bring your knee down. This time, right foot goes in front of left, elbows to the ground, and we are sliding our hips off to the right-hand side. Long, deep breaths. Let's do 2 more because this feels pretty good. We're coming to a plank next. Here we go. Unwind your legs. Plank, plank, plank. Now this time, you do have choices for opposite knee dips. Just an option for movement. You certainly don't have to take it. And as always, you could be on forearms. You could be on knees. You could be at the wall or a counter. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bring those knees wide, toes touch. Reach long out in front of you, forehead to the ground. 2 full breaths. Come back to center. Flip on over to your back. And if you're using a band, loop it around your legs again. All right, here we go. Feet to the ground, knees at the sky. And all we're going to do is push our hips up and let them lower to the ground. Think about what you want to get out of this class. This is going to get pretty deeply into our hamstrings. Now, if you want some bonus core work here, you have choices. Maybe you find a 90-degree bend in your arms. We're adding in little 1-inch pulses up and down here. Just 1 inch up, 1 inch down. If you want more core work, to bring your arms up to the sky. Really thinking about this lower abdominal area, lifting up and lowering down just 1 inch. Keep an outside pressure on that band. Now lift up, 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 up as high as you can. Little 1 inch open and close. Teeny tiny, you've got it. Utilize breath. Find that focus. You are in this home stretch of your workout. That advice that you gave yourself from 1 year ago, can you use that right now to motivate you to keep going? Lower down, beautiful. Walk your feet away from you, maybe 6 inches or so, and then going up and down. Our hamstrings are really big muscles that go the entire length of the back of our leg from our knee, and then they insert right by the glutes, so right at that butt cheek. And many of us get tight hamstrings. I'm one of them. A lot of times when a muscle is tight, when you're experiencing a lot of tightness in one area of your body, it's a signal that you could benefit from getting stronger there. So here we go, working on our hamstrings, maybe this bonus work on your core. So good. All right, friends, bring those hips up. 1 inch pulse up and down. You've got it. How are you doing in relation to your edge? How are you feeling? Check in with your body. Are you shaking? Are you needing to grit your teeth? If not, maybe you're like, hey, I'm good. Okay, lift those hips up as high as you can. Little pulses open on your band. Beautiful, you got this. Notice as you start to inch closer to your edge. Notice if you can breathe. Can you let the heads of your shoulders remain soft, your neck remaining soft? Really good. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Lower down. This time, our legs are almost straight. There's only a 15-degree bend in the knees. I need to bring my arms down. I require a little bit more support. This is my weakest part of my hamstrings. But all of our bodies are put together differently. So you might feel like a powerhouse here. And if that's the case, gather those arms up, reach for the ceiling. Let's find your edge. All right, hips up. 1 inch pulse up and down. Just 1 inch pulse. It might not look like much because our legs are pretty straight, but you have got this. Strong core. That core is supporting your back. You're doing so well. Here we go. And lift up, pulse the knees open, open. Good job, almost there, I promise. Whew, you've got this. Breathe. And as you start to bump up against your edge, acknowledge yourself, tell yourself, good job. You are so strong. You are so capable. Whew, and you are growing. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Lower your hips down. Now, if you do have a booty band, we're just going to unwind that. Slide it around one foot. Shoulders to the ground, and breathing space into the back of your leg. If you don't have a band, just reach for the back of your leg, wherever your hands go comfortably. Maybe you're up at your toe or your calf. We're almost there. Switch those legs. Now, after we're done switching the side, we are going to bring this workout home with one final plank. And that's it. You did it. You're amazing. 2 big breaths. Big exhale. Big exhale. Awesome. If you're using that band, set it to the side. Roll on over. Here we go. Last plank. Holding. Steady hold this time. Make this really strong. Maybe you feel your body shaking, but can you stay and breathe? We are putting a good kind of stress on our body. The kind of stress that makes us stronger, more capable. Beautiful. Walk your feet up to meet your hands. Nice, gorgeous forward fold. Press into your feet, big, big reach to the sky. Good job. I can't wait to hear your advice. Please post it below. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.